Dead Man's Hand would endure a quiet, one-and-done release with little follow-up, a tepid western shooter that left critics feeling unmoved at the time. Human Head Studios would move on to reviving Prey 2 years later, and the misadventures of El Tejun would see no continuation. It seems like an easy write-off as a result, but sometimes digging into these singular outings reveals a gem that's buried in time, and this is exactly that. Though hardly deep, this rootin' gunslinger just offers pure fun, and the chance to shoot bandits galore, blow up some scenery, and live out your cowboy fantasies. In the dangerous times of 1890s Mexico, Tejun joins the criminal Notorious 9 gang. But after being instructed, and refusing, to shoot women and children, he is gunned down by Tennessee Vic and left for dead, only finding ironic salvation in a prison cell of the corrupt General Blanco. But after being set free in a resistance attack, Tejun sets out to exact his revenge on every member of the gang, leaving many bodies in his path. Good westerns usually feature a revenge story, and Dead Man's Hand benefits from a cheesy tone and solid voice acting that leans towards the good side of camp. Plentiful cutscenes showcase each gang member's personality, and they stick with you. Well, at least until you gun them down.
Save your breath, pendejo. I'll dance with my shotgun, and they'll be using your boots for a tombstone.
Across a large number of levels, the shooting takes place across some fairly linear paths, while you defend yourself against bandits, paid-off soldiers, and other criminal scum. At first, players are armed with 3 weapons in the form of a revolver, rifle, and shotgun, but each category rewards 2 further guns as you progress, including a sawn-off double barrel and quick-shooting rifle. Outside of these armaments, you can collect remote-trigger dynamite, Molotov cocktails, and even brandish a knife, though the latter is pretty useless. Controls feel tight, shooting has a snappiness that makes aiming quite enjoyable, and the weapons all have distinct pros and cons. All this is tied together with a scoring system, where killing goons and destroying objects builds a multiplier faster and fills your alternative fire meter, which includes fast shooting revolver shots and stun shells for your shotgun. Scores are tallied at the end, and building both high scores in individual levels and over the whole game is satisfying. Dead Man's Hand certainly doesn't win points for depth, but a lot of the time, it's just pure fun. Each level opens with a poker game, and earning certain hands gives you extra ammo and secondary fire points. Treading through a deserted town while blowing away bandits on balconies, riding horseback and picking off banditos with infinite ammo, and explosive boss fights which test your moving, shooting, and quick thinking skills all hit the mark. Normal presents a decent challenge, but one which isn't frustrating. But there are some downsides to this approach. The campaign could probably be cleared in a little under 8 hours, and while 3 difficulties and some extra missions add some more time, it still feels too quick. There was a multiplayer mode available over Xbox Live, but sadly this is no longer accessible and there are no split screen functions. This one is also a little ropey visually. Nothing looks particularly top notch, though a few neat facial animations during cutscenes stand out. Levels are mostly flatly coloured and textured, animations can be stiff and sometimes inactive, and the frame rate is quite jumpy, crawling from very smooth to slow. The audio is a bit more potent, with powerful gunfire making every shot land hard, ear-ringing explosions which drown everything out, and painful goon screams when you down them. The music is mostly nondescript, fitting in with the story and tone, but rarely standing out. The dialogue and voice work is corny and silly, but feels fitting with the story's tone and style. especially when most of the cutscenes use a black and white filter. Dead Man's Hand isn't a perfect game, suffering from a fair few issues, and it sure isn't a deep one. But for players looking for a potent run and gun with plenty of action, scene-chewing personas, and exciting set pieces, will find Human Head's effort is rather solid. Those looking to fulfill their cowboy fantasy, maybe rolling into town, gunning down the bandits, then blowing the smoke away from their revolver, should give this one a go. While those who grew up with the likes of Halo or Escape from Butcher Bay won't see this as a proper replacement, it has enough pros to warrant a look.
Kid, my gang plays to win, and you can't keep straight cards in a loaded deck. Looks like you just drew the dead man's hand.